Hello. Oh my goodness. I barely remember the last thing that happened. Barely. Today was a very strange day for you. As it turns out, the Grim Reaper is real. Real and video calling you like it's nothing. You spent the majority of the day at work, unable to be productive. How could you be, after such a revelation? As you get back to your apartment, you're feeling a little pent up with energy, and you decide to take the steps rather than the elevator. Just as you reach your floor, you hear a loud bang. A few people come out from their apartments to find out what happened. You later learn that the elevator had a malfunctioning cable and it snapped, plummeting multiple floors down. Suddenly, you're very glad to have walked. My cat! Shay is hanging out on your bed at the moment. As you sit down next to her, you think a little bit on your shared history. Just how did you come up with her name again? I did think about it for ages, to be honest. I wanted a more gender-neutral name. And I knew that there was a female character, named Shay in one show. Which, to be fair, in that show she was a prostitute, and my friend, or, this person that was my friend back in the day, pointed out that it was a prostitute, and I'm like, still a nice name. And then there was a male character in Assassin's Creed 3, named Shay, if I remember correctly. It's been ages. But it was one of, like, the very few names that I was like, yeah, because I didn't want to call a cat Jessie. And for whatever reason, I didn't want to call it Sam either. I thought about it for ages. Okay, now that is too far because I picked up that cat as a kitten on a whim. She was just in my neighbor's yard, hissing away at her. You planned out her names. You planned out hers name. Hers name. You planned out her name 7 months in advance. You always have been good at being prepared. That is the opposite of me. I wanna groom her. Ah, shit, no. What? Shallow at most. Okay. You spent most of the night tossing and turning from the day's revelations. As it turns out, the strange white-haired Grim Reaper role player you met is actually the Grim Reaper. Actually the Grim Reaper, and actually after your soul. Somehow the more surprising thing is that rather than being scared, you feel... curious. You feel curious about this mysterious man. He's surrounded by puzzles and riddles. How could you not be curious? You hope that if you keep talking to him, you'll get some answers to the many questions you have about the elusive Grim Reaper. I just wanted to click on the cat again to groom. Shay's looking particularly relaxed right now, and you know what? That's the best time to strike. Calmly, you sit next to her on the bed and pull out a rubber brush. Luckily, Shay enjoys being brushed and happily sleeps through the grooming session. What she enjoys less is having her... is having her nails clipped, but you manage to get through them all. God. I feel like I gain a new scar every time I try to get that cat's nails. You give Shay a little treat at the end of it. Okay. I'm not gonna lie though, I had, maybe I should get something for this, but I had aluminum foil on my window. The one window, not the one window where Shay resides. The one window right next to these monitors, and Shay has ruined that aluminum foil, so I'm getting a fucking face full of sunlight right now. Check your computer. Grimmy! Sir, I forgot we changed the, screen. Do we have any new wallpapers or anything? It'd be neat if we could unlock some. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. Like, what if I wanted to make this my wallpaper on my PC, huh? Okay. We're just gonna immediately go to the chat room. A date with death. Got any leads? I'll take that as a no then. Unless it's a yes and you're just ignoring me. You wouldn't do that, right? I said I might perhaps tell you. I love that his stuffed animal is now his icon. And his status is Aurelius is the cutest. There you are. I really am always on your mind, aren't I? You'd like it if you were, wouldn't you? I'd be more concerned with the amount of time you spend fantasizing about death. There's an interesting thought. Is the Grim Reaper literally death? I bring death, I represent death, I quite like death. But is that the same thing? See it as you will. Whether I am literally death or not, it is up to is up to interpretation. Wow, I am struggling again. Seem a little too lively to be called Death Incarnate. But either way, we're getting off topic here. So, you are so very demanding. To make a long story short, there is 110% something wrong with you. Oh. Yeah, okay, we've been you. Well, obviously. I'm glad you realize, but I don't mean with your personality or whatever. So what do you mean then? Am I secretly immortal? Immortal? Am I a Grim Reaper too? Of course not. Use your brain. You are human. I swear the things you say get stupider and stupider every day. You seem to be having a hard time taking my soul, right? Maybe my mortality stops you. Do you ever stop spouting nonsense? Mortals are not immortal. It is not possible. If you were immortal, you wouldn't be mortal, and you're obviously mortal. I thought that was a good hypothesis. Well, how do I put this lightly? Are you being considerate of me right now, Grim? I love the face, because this is something I would do. I'm about to tell you bad news, so I was just trying to be nice. Grim being nice? What does the world come to? Okay, maybe I shouldn't care about how you feel. My bad. So it's very bad news. Am I dying? Oh god. Grim, I'm too young to die. No, you aren't dying. If you were, that would be fantastic news. It's worse than dying? What? Just let me explain. There's something wrong with your soul, okay? My soul? Is it broken? I wouldn't say broken exactly. Well, what would you say then? Grim? You're awfully pushy, aren't you? Something is wrong, that's all I have to say to you. I need more time to look into it further, then I may or may not tell you more. Great, I'm dying of a broken soul disease. You aren't dying. I told you as much already. I think you should see a doctor about your memory issues, if anything. Also, you don't have broken soul disease. That's not even a thing. Another ridiculous assumption from my ridiculous mortal. You're immortal. That is correct. You are immortal under my watch. Oh, you make it sound kinda nice. You're my guardian angel. I can see how you would mistake me for an angel, yes. But please don't forget I am planning your demise. A devil in disguise is an angel. It's a little poetic. Or a little stupid. I am neither an angel nor a devil. Devils are not nearly as handsome as me. And they smell. How do you know? How do I know you don't smell? Hold on. Okay. I suppose you must take my word for it. Or you could come prove it. Oh, I will. You will smell the scent of death itself soon enough when I come for your life. You started off so well for a second there. Eh? Not gonna lie, the scent of death sounds like it'd smell kinda bad. Huh? How and why would it smell bad? It sounds earthy and rotting. I do not smell earthy and rotting. You should work on the description of your scent some more. Anyway, this is all totally beside the point. I'm freaking out about my broken soul disease here. There's no need to freak out. Just go about your usual daily business. Just go about my business. That's what I said. Congratulations on your elementary level of reading. Is that really safe? What if I do something that puts my soul in danger? You didn't even know something was wrong with it until like 2 minutes ago. You have survived until now. I don't believe anything will happen if you keep acting as per usual. I suppose that makes sense. Obviously, I said it after all. Your smug little attitude is annoying, but it makes me a little less stressed somehow. To be honest, this is just proof that you should listen to me more often. I know best. Mother knows best. You're capable of making jokes, Grim? Of course I'm capable of something as simple as a joke. Do you take me for a fool? I'm not gonna answer that. So you think you know what's best for me? Yes. The guy trying to kill me knows what's best for me. Uh-huh. Right. Thank you for agreeing so readily. That wasn't me agreeing. Sounded like agreement to me. You're totally twisting the meaning of my words. You literally said the guy trying to kill me knows what's best for me. Uh-huh, right. That is an agreement. Asshole. You're so annoying. Thank you. All of that rubbish aside, how are you feeling today? Do not concern yourself with my welfare. I'll do whatever I want. Am I not allowed to feel worried? Why bother feeling worried? Why would I not? Because it is entirely unnecessary. Think on something else instead. Perhaps you could think up a bucket list of things you would like to do before you perish. For what is rightfully mine will soon be in my possession. You're being edgy again. I'm simply being myself. Yeah, edgy. You've got 3 days left, not including today. Have you even been trying? None of your business. Oh, shit. I double-clicked again. I'd actually say it is. Anyway, we can worry about my impending doom later. It is a rather pressing issue, you know. As is your health. Fine, if you're really that curious, I'm feeling just great, actually. Which makes absolutely no sense. I've not rested nor eaten nor had a chance to meditate. And I feel as good as new. Well, sounds like good news to me. It is confusing news. I do not like being confused. I would prefer to feel unwell and know why than suddenly feel good and be left wondering how. Maybe my presence is healing for you. If anything, your presence only hastens my tiredness. You do the same for me. What made you unwell anyway? My soul was becoming unbalanced. A soul can do that? Usually no, but for a Grim Reaper, maintaining balance is essential. What happens if you don't keep it balanced? You die. But you're not already dead? Why would you assume I'm dead? I just thought since you represent death and stuff. My heart beats in my chest. I do believe that is proof I am alive. Plus the blood rushes to your face when you blush. That's proof enough. So yes, I am alive, but my soul can be affected by the taint or the light. By the taint or the light? The taint? The light? You know too much already. But you're just gonna take my soul anyway, right? What does it matter if you tell me the truth? I suppose. It may be somewhat nice to talk to someone about it. I'm good at listening. Also good at asking too many questions. Fine. I must maintain a balance of light and dark in my own soul to continue my existence. When I take a soul, I take a part of its darkness. Take on a part of its darkness. If their soul is difficult, it only worsens the effect on myself. This is the taint. When I spare someone or spend too much time in the mortal realm, then my soul slips towards the light. Tips towards light, yeah. In this case, a soul I took 2 days ago refused to move on to the afterlife, and it resulted in a struggle. The weight of that taint tilted my soul towards darkness. Sounds complicated. My continued survival is complicated, yes, but I have a handle on it. I've survived all of this time, after all. I'm glad you're feeling better then. My soul should not be balanced yet, but it is. Ever since I linked our minds... I guess it was me after all. No, there must be another explanation, and I will find it. Later, though. Actually, I had a question. Are you the reason such strange things keep happening to me every day? Define strange. There's a lot. Pianos falling from windows right in front of me. Yes, that was me. Why? Because I'm trying to take your soul. You know this. I know you know this, so why play dumb? Just a thought, you know. I just thought, you know, a Grim Reaper would have a cooler way of taking someone's soul. I cannot simply take your soul before your human body dies. It is against the rules. When it is your time, you will die, and then I will collect your soul from your dying body. So that means we were meant to die long ago. Then why try to kill me? Why not wait for nature to take its course? Nature was meant to take its course with you years upon years ago. What is at my foot? Oh. Bottle of medication that my cat dropped earlier. Yet here you are. Oh. So I'm supposed to be dead? Yes. Says who? Says me and the list I have with your name on it. Does it have something to do with fate? Yes, fate says you must die, and your continued existence goes against that. Well, maybe fate isn't so absolute then. You question the very foundations of this world. I'm still here. I'm alive. If fate was absolute, I'd be dead right now. See, got him there. What you say holds something to think about. So, you're really just trying to kill me in totally random ways? Yes. Is that how you usually do things? Of course not. Like I said, nature usually takes its course. People die the way they're supposed to, the way they are destined from the moment they are born. In your case, you needed a bit of a push. Has anyone else ever needed a bit of a push? No. It is just you. It has always been just you. That almost sounds romantic. In a way, I suppose it is. You are destined for me. I am the hunter, and you are my prey. And we will be locked to one another until one of us wins, which will be me, of course, even if it kills me in the process. Oh, he's got a little emote. What the fuck? Wait a second. What is that? It is me. Obviously, but where did it come from? I sent it. Did you draw it yourself? What? Do I look like I would have the time to draw? You have the time to message me. That is a fair comment. No, I did not draw it. I commissioned a mortal artist. You commissioned someone? Yes. Do you see the likeness? It's cute. Usually I would argue, however in this case I believe cute is the right term. Dedge. Hi. Star, I want you to know. We're gonna pause this for a second. I need the music off.
One eternity later.
Usually I would argue, however in this case I believe cute is the right term. No. Oh no. Where's the... Grim commissioned a mortal to make a little emote. It's cute. I love it. I want it. Oh. Okay. That did that. It has compounded all of my handsomeness into a cuter roundness. Wow, I can't even... Okay. I tipped the artist as they did a good job. What? You said no. I also can't even see when you do it. I can't see when you do it. Anyway, you just sent a human photo of yourself? How else would they capture my likeness? It's not against your Grim Reaper rules. Whether it is or not does not matter. So it is. Also, my room's getting a little warm. Perhaps. So I apologize if this is going to be loud enough to be heard. Ugh, this winter's got me sweating my tits off. However, bending the rules is sometimes necessary. Are you bending the rules by talking to me? You are clever, Joji. Sometimes too clever. Yes, I am forbidden from speaking to mortals, let alone one whose soul I seek. Breaking all the rules for me then, huh? For you? Don't be ridiculous. I've broken them only for myself. Wow, breaking my heart over here. Good. You shouldn't fool yourself into believing things that simply cannot be true. So you have that blushing emote. Is there any more? I received a few, depicting a wide range of emotions. Why do I keep clicking the right button? Ooh. Did you pose when you took the photos? Naturally. How else would the mortal have been able to capture such beauty? I want more! Fantastic. They truly got your good side. But wait a second. What? What are you so excited about? You pouted in the picture? You should have sent it to me. Why would I send that to you? So I can add it to my collection. After... Oh, you know what? Once again, I am proving to be an excellent problem solver. Make sure you pick up, okay? Now we bug them. Speaking of bugging, I'm supposed to be bugging a friend. You were getting rather demanding, mortal. Teehee. Start pouting, pretty boy. Excuse me. Go on, pout already. What? No. Why? Then send me the picture instead. I will not. Come on, I want to see you pout. The emoji is cute. Maybe the real thing isn't. Too bad. You called me for this? You called the literal Grim Reaper to see him pout? It's very important. This is a pointless waste of time. I see I'll have to take this up a notch. Commencing phase 1 of trying to embarrass Grim. This is so stupid. Ah! What did I do? What? I said pout, not look surprised. Don't worry about it. You are rather insistent, aren't you? I'm always insistent about things I want. Of all the things you could want, you choose that? Alright, no need to judge. What would you pick if you could have anything? You're so... Shut up. Wait. Something other than my soul. Well, a holiday, I suppose. Holiday? That is what it is called, right? When a mortal takes a break from the work requirements? Wait, have you never been on a holiday? Don't lie to me, there's no way you've never had a holiday. I have had days off to recover from being unbalanced. But never have I experienced time away from my duties for pure recreation. Recreation? That can't be true. I've told you I cannot lie. You cannot? Or you will not? I cannot. I am not able to. What part don't you understand? Is this some weird Grim Reaper magic thing? That's not magic. We are simply bound by our oath. I physically cannot speak a lie. Whoa, okay. Like actually? Yes, like actually. How many times must I repeat myself? Don't smile like that. You can't stop me. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Or, you know, I can still refuse to answer your questions. He's doing the tongue thing again. My oath doesn't force me to speak. Only to not speak lies. Where to start? Where to start? Do you believe in love at first sight? What? You want to play 20 questions now? So is that a yes or a no? No. Do you cuddle Ezreal in bed? What? Why do you care? Oh, there it is. That didn't take us long. Do you cuddle Ezreal while you're in bed? Yes or no, Grim? Let's talk about something else. You do. No answer's still an answer. Look at him. I need a blushing one. There we go. That's so cute. Well, yes? He's cute, so... Ah. Adorable. Get lost. So, pineapple on pizza? Of course, pineapple was created by the gods to be placed on pizza. You're so wrong, it hurts. If anything here is wrong, it's you. Okay, Mr. Pineapple on Pizza. Then... Do you think I'm captivating? I pass. You can't pass. I said I pass. I refuse to play this infantile game any longer. Then do you think I'm divine? Oh, for the love of... So no. I didn't say that, did I? Ha, got you. Do you think about me often? You are all I think about right now, mortal. And it is aggravating. Have you ever been in love? I do not think so. You don't think so? I've simply never lived a life nor had the time to consider something like that. I am too busy, and love and death don't tend to mix easily. I believe I've mentioned it somewhat before. Do you wish you could? Fall in love? Why? For the happiness it brings? Why do I need someone else to be happy? Well, you don't. Lots of people are happy alone, and that's okay too. I just thought you seemed lonely. Lonely, huh? You can think what you wish of me. Neither a yes or a no, I see. You may take of it what you wish. Alright then. Okay, have you ever kissed anyone? No, I've not been in love, and I would not kiss someone I did not love. Have you? Me? No, the other person that I'm chatting to. Of course I mean you, mortal. This is what I want to go with, but I haven't actually. Interesting. Then have you... Nope, it's still my turn, Joji. What? There are no turns. You got one free pass and then we're playing 500 questions, not 20 questions. I thought this was an infantile game. It is. But if you get to play, so do I. Are you afraid? Afraid? Of what? Of me. No, why would I be? You should be. Well, I'm not. You will change your mind when your soul becomes mine. I won't. To be honest, this has been fun. Will I even have anything left to do in life after chatting with the literal Grim Reaper for a week? Kind of the coolest thing that's ever happened to me. You were full of life, Jody. You would fill your life with plenty, I'm sure. Anyway, it's my turn again. What's your name? Your real name? I told you, that information is classified. Really? I thought that you were... lying? No, Jody. So you won't tell me? No, that would be risking my very position and therefore my life. I believe it's my turn. Have you felt anything unusual today? Well, there is a fucking... like a gnat or something flying around. Your mom is classified, wow. Unusual? How so? Just anything off. Okay, this is a little suspicious. What is it? What did you do? What makes you think I've done something? Well, have you? Intentionally? No. Grim? You see, I seem to have left a small portion of myself tethered to you. Whoopsies. Teehee. Teehee? This one felt important enough to read. You what? A part of my soul seems to have remained after what happened yesterday. Yes, sorry. How about you take it back? Don't you, like, need that? Wait a second. Have you been spying on me? I've absolutely not been spying on you. I already see far too much of you during my work hours. Seeing you any more than that would be too much. And yet here we are. This doesn't seem to be during work hours, I must say. Then take it back already. I cannot. It is too risky. So I just live with you spying on me forever? There won't be any spying. That piece of my soul is far too small for something like that. Well, that's certainly reassuring. Indeed it is. If another were to sense it on you, they would see I've already laid my claim. It is a mark against your soul, one that shows you were touched by death itself. And it would be foolish to try and take something that belongs to someone else. We're gonna make him pout again. I don't mind being owned by you, Gurmy. You mean to be indecent, but if you agree to being owned that easily, know that to be owned by me means I own all of you. And this includes your soul. So are you agreeing to hand it over after all, mortal? I might pass again, sorry. Be honest, I don't mind the idea, though. If anyone was going to lay claim to me, I'd rather it be you. And why is that? I kinda like you for some reason. Honestly, being around you is very confusing. I do not know what I did wrong to deserve this fate. I can't think of a better fate for you. Both of us have kind of shitty fates, huh? You're two peas in a pod. Yes, well, that's all well and good, but I'm what? You know what? I have something I need to do. You can't just leave without telling me what you were gonna say. I can. I will. It's exactly what I plan to do. Lame. Deal with it. Suppose I don't have much choice. Good. Anyway, good night, sunshine. Teehee. Good night, cutie. Woo, we completed the 4th day. I don't think we'll get to complete the 5th day. Okay. On your way home from work, you decide to stop in a local coffee shop for your favorite beverage. You decide against going to your usual store and instead stop by one a little closer to your apartment. Except when you enter, you find it totally empty. Confused, you decide to leave, just in time for the building to erupt in flames. When the fire trucks arrive, you learn that the building was evacuated over a leaky gas pipe, but they forgot to lock the door when they left. Whoops. They're amazed you got out unscathed, and also confused about how the fire started, seeing as no one was there. Still, you let go and you make your way back to your apartment, smiling to yourself. Though Grim is still after your soul. Okay. Oh my god. At least he doesn't let anyone else get caught in the crossfire. Oh hell yeah. You quickly snap a picture of Shay. You probably have 100 identical ones, but that didn't matter. Her fur is looking especially soft today. Okay. Check on your computer. Damn. Oh, barely miscalculated that. Okay. Chat room. Let's go. A date with Jeff. Oh, hell yeah. Why is there like a fucking... Is that a gnat or a fruit fly? I'm not seeing it clearly. Mortal, I have had an important revelation. And that is that I am unaware of certain aspects of your person. It is imperative that you answer these immediately upon being seen. 1. Your favorite mortal color. 2. The season in which you favor the most. 3. What is your family status? 4. Names of any mortals who tickle your fancy. 5. Left or right side of the bed. Oh, I don't even remember my actual answer to that one. Thank you. Why have you taken so long to respond? Perhaps my approach was wrong? No, the problem cannot be me. Joji, I request your presence. Hello? Oh, did you miss me? Anyway, let me read all of this. Are you playing 20 questions or something? 20, don't be ridiculous. Use your eyes and count. I asked 5. Technically, there are 8 questions there. Just answer the first 5, mortal. Don't you want to know what took me so long? Sorry to answer it, but yes, your approach was wrong, as always. Just answer the other questions. Fine, I'll work down the list. God? Oh. Just hit the mic, sorry. My favorite mortal color. Purple. Probably purple, then. Okay, purple. Got it. A fine color. Which season? Fall. Not too hot, not too cold. Well, we don't really get much of the cold here, considering I've turned on my AC. And the ground looks very pretty with all of the leaves. You like a season most because of the leaves? Yeah, I guess so. It's a comfortable season. Warm jumpers, hot chocolate, and books. You feel me? Feel you. No, I can't say I do. Why, do you want to? I bet you thought of touching my hand or hugging me once or twice before. I don't usually like touching much, but with you... You want my touch? The feel of my skin on yours? A touch of death. I wouldn't mind it. Well, if you were right there, I mean... what am I saying? What's wrong with me today? I'm actually a little lost for words. You're very forward today. What the... Are you feeling okay? You're acting very weird. Where's my grumpy grim gone? I'm feeling a little tired. Have I not been I have not been sleeping much. At all. And that is your fault. And so, now you've decided to strangely flirt with me? Flirting? The Grim Reaper? I do not flirt. Then what are you doing? Just, speaking normally. Thinking too much about you. I mean, thinking too much of taking your soul, obviously. Anyway, my questions. What about your family? Want to meet the in-laws, Grim? We are not married. We should get married. Should we get married then? Right now? That's a little short notice. Fine, fine. Maybe later then. What did you want to know about them? Do you have any family? Of course I do. I'll see them now. Sadly, I don't see them that much these days. I opted for that one because I don't want to say we're close. Guess that's what happens when you move away. I knew it would happen, but I'm still a little sad. I'm hoping I'll see them again soon. Why did you move away from them? I just needed a change. I see. As good a reason as any. I'd like to get a house at some point, but I think I'd have to move even further away. Double as lonely. Oh, I know. You could just move in with me. Huh? Me? Little mortal, you wouldn't like living with me. Do you hog the sheets? Snore super loud? That is not what I meant at all. And no, I do neither of these things. How do you know? Unless someone's there to tell you. Oh, Grim, we cannot be. You steal all the blankets, and I was chilled to the bone. And you snored so loudly I could not hear my own thoughts. You've a vivid imagination. But no, I do not sleep with others. I don't like to share my own space. So there's no way for me to convince you? Why would you ever want to live with me? Why you would ever want to live with me, I will never understand. Reading is kind of hard. You didn't even know I existed a week ago. Okay, that's a totally reasonable point to make. Very fair. Exactly. But once this week is over, I'll own your soul. I'll own your soul. Then we can revisit this. You definitely will not, but sure. Backtracking a few steps then. My family... Oh god, my shoulder itchy. My mom raised me alone. She's very strong and capable. I admire her. Can't imagine the stress of raising a child alone. I'll always be thankful to her. Must have been tough considering I'm her kid. Yes, I imagine you were a difficult child. Wasn't too bad, all things considered. I wouldn't have changed what we had for the world, though. Do you have any siblings? I do, yeah. I've got brothers. They're total nuisances, but I love them. Do you have any siblings, Grim? I do not. And thank the lords for that. You do give only child vibes, so I'm not surprised. How so? It's just the way you act sometimes. You're disgusted at the idea of sharing. And sometimes you're kind of demanding. I take what I want when I want it. Yes, exactly. It's my right as a Reaper. I bet if you had a sibling, they'd put you in your place. I know my place. Sure you do. So that's the family questions out of the way then. What's next? I require any names of mortals who tickle your fancy. What exactly do you need that for? I will have them taken care of. I think my idea of taken care of and yours are probably very different. Whatever you do mean. What will you do with the information? Do you plan to take their souls prematurely? Their souls? No, that would be against the code. I'll just make sure they do not get in my way. Your way of what? In my way of getting your soul, of course. Nothing else. Nothing whatsoever. I think I should keep these names to myself. Tell me. Immediately. I don't think so, mister. What if I command you to tell me? I would laugh at you for being edgy. You should do as you are told. There is no point in making this more difficult than it needs to be. He's trying again. Grimmy. I'm waiting, mortal. I don't need random people getting in the way of my work. How exactly do you expect them to interfere? I do not wish to find out. So just give me the names and do not worry about it. There must be someone, correct? Someone like that in my life, Grim. Well, that makes my job a bit easier. I was gonna say, like, a character, but that's not even, like, a real character, and then I don't remember the actor's name, so I was like, you know what, they're not even worth it. Suppose no maiming will need to occur today. Maiming? Whoops, did I say that? You wouldn't really do that, would you? Who knows? Why? I'm serious about my work. I do not want anyone getting in the way. Even if there was someone special in my life, they wouldn't be able to stop a Grim Reaper. I don't share sunshine. Share what? You, obviously. Luckily, there really is no one. But why? Why is there no one else? What do you mean? Why do you not have someone? You were so what? Just, how could you not have a special person? Are you asking me why I'm single right now? Yes, I do not understand. Well, never mind. No, what were you going to say? I'm what? Have you seen yourself? Are you trying to insult me or compliment me? Did I tell you how absolutely awful you look? Okay. Well, I did not. That would be because I cannot lie. So, surely people have asked to court you? Not at all. I've never actually dated anyone. I find that hard to believe. I'm not lying to you. No one's ever asked me out. That fucking ad in the corner. Do not tell your wife about this game. Fucking, okay. Not one person has ever asked to court you? Nope, that's what I'm saying. No flowers or fancy dates. No chocolates or anything on Valentine's Day. And you're not interested in that sort of thing? Food? Flowers? I think so. I don't need anything fancy, though. It would be nice to get some flowers or something. And what about you then, Grim? You said yesterday you've never been in love. But that doesn't mean you've never dated or had a crush on someone. Any underworldlings take your fancy? Underworldlings. Underworldlings. No. Then any mortals? Well? And on to the final question. Right or left side of the bed? If I have to answer, so do you. I choose to pass. Left or right side? I have to think really hard where I normally sleep. The right side, I think. But I've slept on a twin-size bed for so long that I don't really remember, you know, like a queen. Because I think that's what I had before, is a queen. Although I did sleep on the right side when I was visiting Nyx and Illy. And I took up Nyx's bed. But the right side was also actually more easily accessible. I didn't like the idea of going around to lay in bed. I don't know. Felt very particular, but at the same time, it's easy to say just right side. The right. Noted. Those were all the questions I had prepared. So you can ask me again why it took me so long to respond? Or whether I thought your approach to this little game was wrong? Fine, answer them this time then. Was my approach wrong? It was cute in a weird way. The approach was fine, you just phrased things kind of strangely. Like you're interested, but don't want to seem too interested. It's actually kind of cute. Oh, also, you rambled to yourself again. The last time you did that was when we first met. I did not ramble then. You kinda did. Had a little chat to yourself. Nope, you're remembering incorrectly. I would not make such a fool of myself. I'm the Grim Reaper. If you say so, Grim. I was simply testing the program to ensure it ran correctly. That is all. Well, it definitely did. I saw them just in time to witness something hilarious. Just in time to bear witness to my shame. Right as you yelled, "Fuck me." And it certainly got my attention, that's for sure. I'm never gonna let you live it down. Oh yay. I'm so joyful at the prospect. How lovely. Fantastic even. I'm glad. Ah! This bastard. Hmm. You called me so suddenly. Did you miss my face that much? I was simply bored of typing out my responses to your stupidity. Mean but fair. You were the one spouting nonsense. I know you don't really mind. You wouldn't talk to me all this time if you did. You just take my soul and be done with it. Right? I'll take it when the time is right. There's nothing wrong with taking my time. Someone's struggling. You appear to be running low on time, though. 2 days and then your soul is mine, remember? That will not be happening. Oh. I'm still looking forward to our soul I'm still looking forward to our soul baby, by the way. You are still going on about that? It's not a thing. It will never be a thing. It isn't happening. It's already been decided. You need to stop and think for a second. There's no such thing as a soul baby. I'll cherish it and raise it well. I think I'm gonna cry. Well, you haven't taken my soul yet. So I may as well mentally prepare myself for the baby. You better hope. You're a grumpy thing, but I know you'll be a good soul father. If you stopped talking, you would improve as a person tenfold. Huh. That is enough meaningless chatter. What were you doing, mortal? Right now? Talking to you? That much is obvious. I meant before that. I apologize, I forgot to be awfully clear with you. You and your small brain. It's very wrinkly, though. Why do you want to know? Just answer the question. So demanding. Well? Before your 50 questions, there wasn't 50. It was nowhere near 50. Are you that poor at counting? You're nearly 50 questions. I was not doing much, actually. Hanging out around my apartment. Shay was acting a little strange earlier. I thought she might be getting sick. But she perked right up. I suppose I just have a healing presence. Maybe you do. I actually just got home from work, but I have the next few days off. You do? Figured I was gonna die. If I was gonna die, I didn't want to spend my last days at work. But I know I'll be fine anyway. So I'm just gonna enjoy my little at-home vacation. I see. And your plans for later? Honestly, I think I'll stay at home. Perfect. Nothing beats staying at home in your PJs, after all. Do you have any PJs, Grim? Do you think I sleep in this? I can't picture you wearing anything else. Of course I have pajamas. They are black and very comfortable. I could have guessed the color, honestly. What kind are they? Why do you care? I want to imagine you in them. You would look cute in pajamas. It is a short-sleeve shirt and shorts. Are you happy now? Immensely. What about you? The Grim Reaper wants to know what my PJs look like. No, I also wear a shirt and shorts. Same as you, actually. Well, this is obviously useful information for my job, of course. Yes, uh-huh. So you won't go anywhere tonight? Good, this works for me. Stay right there. Huh? What? Oi, Grim, what's going on? Did you accidentally hang up? It was no accident. Oh. Just hold on a minute. Or a bit longer than that, maybe. Just wait. And what exactly am I waiting for? I'm too curious to end it before we see whatever he's doing. So I'm adding more time than I thought. And what exactly am I waiting for? Just wait. You step back from your computer. You're not sure what you're waiting for exactly, but you might as well hang out until he messages you again. You spend a little time with Shay and check the moisture for your sprout. Eventually, you can't find anything fun to do while you wait for Grim to get back in contact. Honestly, it worries you a little just how dependent you become on talking to him. Oh, wow, it's me-coded. You lie back on your bed, staring at the ceiling. You only met him 5 days ago, but it feels like a lifetime you've known each other. Putting aside the fact that he's the Grim Reaper, you've honestly never enjoyed someone's company as much as his. It's a little confusing. Excuse me. You know full well what this strange feeling in your heart is, but you try to put it aside. As fun as talking to him is, he's still the Grim Reaper. You wander back over to your computer. It's been around 30 minutes now. There's still nothing. Disappointed, you go to turn away when you see an incoming call. Welcome back. Look up. You look up from your computer out towards the night sky. And on the other side of your currently closed window, you see something so surprising, you're sure you must be imagining it. Oh, okay. Hi, sir. Bucky? Look at him. Oh great, now I'm seeing things. Why are you still there even after I rub my eyes? Now that face is priceless. Well worth the trip here, I have to say. Grim? Don't call me that to my face. It's embarrassing enough hearing it over our calls. It's Casper. That's my His name is Casper? He would be. He's fucking white as a ghost. Casper? Hello, sunshine. You look like you've seen a ghost. Maybe I have. Really pretty one. I'm far from a ghost, Joji. Are you sure? Certain. So you admit that you're pretty? No. I'll admit that you're captivating, though. Oh. Which you should know to be truthful. Okay. Before this goes on any further, we're gonna end it here. Sorry. Very sorry.